Hello, my fellow readers. Today I'm going to be talking about a duology that I just completed, and that is Beware the Night and Defy the Sun by Jessica Fleck. So there's the side. There's the two covers. This is book one, this is book two. These have beautiful covers, and you may remember them from the unboxing video, which was from a while ago, but I got them from Book Outlet. I just thought the covers were pretty and the story looked, intriguing enough. I didn't know that much about it, but I do still stand by these covers. I think these covers are gorgeous. I don't know exactly if they tie in that well to the events in the book. This one a little bit more. But I liked them. I liked their design. So I decided to kind of review them both together instead of just doing like the first book, because the story is such just a continuation that if you're going to pick one up, you better pick two up because it really just goes together. I could almost see it just being published as one book, because they're not very long either. So I think other than the fact that it was YA, there wasn't necessarily a reason other than that it's YA to split it into two books. I think it could have just been one, but it's okay. It's okay. I get it. So what is this duology about? This duology is essentially about a country, Bologna, that I guess the part that we follow originally is ruled by the light or the sun. So they're a kingdom of lightness, and that is where our main female lead, our main character, Veda, lives. She lives under the sun, and she's just always had a simple life. She's like they have like different class ranks, and she's kind of one of the lower classes, and she's just lived like that simple life, fishing and doing whatever, and she lives with her grandfather. But we soon come to discover that in this country, they do this periodic, I don't remember what they called it, an offering, but it's like the thing before the offering, to where the people get a coin, and if the coin has your name on it, you have been chosen to be a sacrifice. Yes, this is a book where people are sacrificed, and they are sacrificed after this huge event in the town square. They are sent off on a raft and like sent away, and we're told that this is because if they don't, the night will attack them. Like they have to sacrifice these people to appease the night. It of course is more complicated than that. And we find this out in book one. There's a lot of stuff that happens, and I don't want to get into everything that happens, but essentially Veda's best friend / semi-love interest, Nico, gets designated to be like under the emperor person. I don't remember what they're called now. The leader of the light. He gets kind of a promotion there, and Veda actually gets abducted by the night, and it's her being taken by the night that we uncover that the night is not necessarily the evil force that it's been painted as by the light, and that these sacrifices aren't being made to the night. The night has not killed anyone. That it is actually, after they're sent out, these people are killed by the military of the light country, in order to maintain the fear and control of the people living in the light, and that the night actually wants to come in and take over the country and free the people. And they tell Veda that she's essential to this because she is the chosen person, the Lunalette, and it's her job to kind of lead the people and inspire them to go against the light and to take over the land. And so it really becomes this whole setup of the warring factions, but beyond that, there's also this twist because Veda is now kind of a ruler of the night. And meanwhile, Nico, her love interest slash best friend, is set up to take over the ruling of the light. And in between them, there is a possible love interest, a soldier of the night who really likes Veda, and his name is Dominic, and Dominic's really nice and great. So you have kind of a love triangle, but also the clash of the countries. And is there a way to find peace in the country? That's what the whole book centers on. So my thoughts are kind of torn about it, because I did enjoy the duology overall. But I don't know. There was a bit of a spark that kind of dropped off within the second book. It was just like you could almost see how it was kind of going to work out, so I didn't feel as invested in it. I really enjoyed the first one, though. I liked, of course, because there was the, the secrets being uncovered and all of this stuff. Veda has all of these secrets that she does discover when she goes in among the night, and not just the big secret of, hey, the night isn't that bad, but she has personal family secrets that she discovers. And there are also like personal sacrifices that are made. I don't know, it seemed like the stakes were higher in the first book, and I liked more of the tension that was built in the first book. The second book was more kind of just romantic fluff to fill a book until the end, if that makes sense. So I mean, it was good. I liked the story overall, but I was just kind of torn about how it was done, and felt like it could have been better and better developed and plotted. But it was an okay read. So I don't know. I'd probably rate it 3 stars. The first one might be closer to a 3.5. The second one might be closer to a 2.5, but average that out. It's about a 3. I liked it. It wasn't anything too difficult. It was a nice read, but it's not something that's going to stay with me for years that I would be recommending to everybody. But I don't know. It has beautiful covers. Do you remember these beautiful covers? It's got beautiful covers. Sometimes I'm really drawn to a book for the covers, and then it makes me sad if they don't live up to their potential. If the covers are so beautiful, but then the book is just like here. It makes me really, really sad inside. And that's sort of how I feel about this. Like, the covers are beautiful, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if it makes me sad. It just makes me sad. It is a good story. If you're looking for something light that's still in the fantasy realm, that, deals with the countries warring each other, and also a love story with a love triangle, you might want to try these. They're okay. For me, I do like a bit more, I don't know, depth. I like a bit more depth and meat in the story than what I got from these. But, they were still enjoyable, so I can't entirely knock them, hence the 3. So those are my thoughts on it. If you want, you can try to find these books. That is it for this video. Until next time, bye.